Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Happy Wednesday. Whatever day that you're watching this, whether you're watching the replay or not, or if you're watching live, I want to say hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in, bring a friend. Come in and bring a friend. Just gathering a few more things. It's good to see you, you, and you, and you, and you. Just come on in. Come on in the room. Come on in the kitchen. Yes, yes, yes. Come on, come on, come on. Hello, everyone. Yes, let's go do this. Let's do this. It's lunchtime in the kitchen. Lunchtime in the kitchen. With Chef Mara. Hello, come on. Welcome. It's hump day. It is hump day. Let me just grab a pepper here. I think I want that little pepper. Join me. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Let's go. Let's do this. Come on in. Join me if you will. Who's there? Hark, who's there? Let's see. Let's invite some people in. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. That's what we're doing. We're just inviting a few friends. You know, that's what we do. Come on. Let's go. Come on in. Come on in the kitchen with Chef Mar. We're cooking. We're making something healthy today for your pleasure. I hope that you would like this. Come on in, and if you know somebody that's not here, just invite them on in. Just invite them on in. Let's see if we can fix our lighting here without making too much of a, I don't know. Hello. Welcome, 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 sweetheart. How are you? It's Wednesday again. And we're going to make something healthy. You know, sometimes you just got to get back to the basics where you started at. So that's what we're doing. We're just going to wait for some of our people to come on in. If you know somebody that would love to join us, go ahead and share this with them. Share it with them. I love company in the kitchen. Maybe they could wash some dishes, you think? Maybe they could do that. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Lynette, I'm going to make you an usher. So when people come in, just usher them right to the kitchen, right to the stove. Let me move this so you can see the stove here a little bit. Okay. So what we are making is a lovely, lovely sweet potato, black bean quesadilla. Now I gotta wash my hands, touch my face. This is good. It's healthy. It's good for lunch. It's good for dinner. You can pair it with a salad or not. It's good for those game days. It's just good. It's just good. So I'm going to get started. In my pan, I'm going to put some avocado olive oil, just enough to coat the bottom of the pan, not a lot. Not a lot at all. I'm going to turn this on, and hopefully this doesn't fizz out on me, because it is a different type of burner than my electric burner. So I want to get that in here, get that grease well. Let's see if I can find my little brush to stir it around. That greased up really well. Might have a little bit too much, but we'll see. Just a little bit. Coat the bottom of the pan. You can do this on a grill pan too as well, but it's not necessary. Just lightly grease it. I took some of that out because I don't want this really oily. So I'm going to put that over there in case I need it again to grease it. We don't waste anything. How's your day going, everyone? I hope it's good. So I have some wheat. I have whole wheat tortillas, fit and active. They're only 120 calories, so that's really not bad. I'll go over our ingredients as I, prepare our dish. I'm going to put my cheese quickly. I'm going to freeze it a little bit to get hard. So let's start. I have sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are very, 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 very good. I can eat sweet potatoes every day. But what I did was I roasted 2 sweet potatoes. And why roast one when you can roast 2, Look at that. Look at that goodness. I just want to bite it already. Roasting brings out the sweetness in. I forgot my garbage bowl. Can't do that. Always gotta have that nearby. Roasting brings out all the good sweetness. When you see this brown sugar, natural sugar. So there's no need for us to add sugar to this recipe. Lynette, I am so happy for you. Do that. I'm telling you are doing it. Let me tell you. Go on Daughters of Destiny page and see the post that I put. Because we want to do better where our health is concerned. We don't want to wait until we have a health scare to do, something different concerning our health. So that's why I try to bring healthier things. I try to cook for the masses, but mostly healthy ingredients. So basically just the sweet potatoes, and we're just going to mash them. Nothing difficult, very easy. This won't take long at all. Simple, 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 simple. You guys know how I feel about cooking clean. So we clean as we go. Thank you for coming. I can go in here. I want to get that stickiness off of the plate because it's hard to get off. So we'll do that. So to this, we are going to add, we have 2 sweet potatoes. Bam. To this, we are going to add 1. Now, I'm probably not going to use the whole can of black beans because I can use them in something else. But I'm going to use maybe a half a can of Wild Harvest black beans. They do not sponsor me, so I'm just telling you that. I'm going to use maybe a half a can of black beans. I'm also going to throw in a little corn. Not much at all. Maybe a 1/4 cup. That's all. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I'm cooking the pantry. These are things that I had on hand, and I want to teach people how to cook your pantry. These are things, staples that you should keep in your pantry, like potatoes, black beans. If you're doing a lot of corn, I don't do a lot, so that's why I have a very, very small can. Not that I don't like it. So, yeah. Corn, black beans, corn. We have that in there. What else do we need? We need a little bit of seasoning to go inside of this. So I have a mix of cumin. I have a mix of, what else do I have in here? You know, the twins, they always come. They feel left out when they don't. Garlic powder, onion powder, cumin, a little Himalayan salt. What else do I have? Chili powder, chili powder. So I'm just going to sprinkle that in, like so. And you can use the seasonings to taste if you need more of one or the other. So that I would mix them all together and then taste it and find out what you need. So we have that. I have salt. Let's see. I'm going to mix this together. Come here, Myrtle. And I'm just going to fold it in like so. Fold it in. This is going to be so quick. You bet your eye we're going to be finished. I'm going to turn on the heat on my cast iron pan. You don't have to have a cast iron pan. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a little bit of vegetable broth because I'm going to put it in the pan, and what you can't see right now, but I don't really know. I'm just going to add a little bit of vegetable broth to kind of so that the flavors will meld together. Now you can cook this. It's optional, but it's not necessary. Just a little bit to bring it all together, and taste as you go because that's important. Now what I don't have, and this is why I use my Vitality Essential Oils, I don't have cilantro, but I have the oil. I do have lime, but I really love the lime oil, so I'm going to add 1 drop of lime. I might add another. I add 2. And then I'm going to add 1 drop. Now, my suggestion is take a toothpick, put it in the center, and then swirl it in and taste it. Because 1 drop can be overpowering. So let me do that. And then that way it's show and tell. See the little round hole in the orifice? You just stick the toothpick in. And then if you feel like it's not going all the way in, you can pop the orifice like so. With the top, pop it. Stick your toothpick inside. Coat it. Stir it in. You might say, well, wow, that's not doing anything. You'd be surprised. You would be surprised. If you're a home cook or chef and you want to know how to use these oils, please just DM me. They are a game changer. I say that every video, and I will continue to say it because I stand by them. They are amazing. So, tasting is important. I have my tasting spoon here. I'm not responsible for the music in the background. That toothpick swirl, good. I'm going to get another toothpick because I think it could use a little bit more. I don't want to overpower it because I don't want it to taste so much like cilantro that it masks all the other flavors. Let me turn this down because it's smoking. I don't want to put the exhaust on because it makes so much noise. Toothpick in, clean toothpick. Don't contaminate your oil. Swirl it in like so. Let's move this out of the way so you can see. Just swirl it in. You can smell how strong it is. It really is. Garbage bowl. Lost my garbage bowl over here. There we go. Yes. Tasting spoon in a glass. I could add a little bit more salt, and I think I'm going to do that just a little bit because I only added maybe like less than a quarter teaspoon of Himalayan salt. But I am going to add, that was cilantro. I'm going to add another few drops of lime because I like that flavor. Remember, you cook, put it in until your spirit says stop, your ancestors say stop. Okay? Now, let's add just a little bit of Himalayan pink salt. I'm going to turn that down because it's smoking. Which is good. I want it hot because I want a nice crisp quesadilla. I love quesadillas. Love it, love, 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 love them. Like I love pot stickers. So let's see. That's enough. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Let's taste, taste, taste again. Good. Add a little more of my seasoning. Gives it that kind of like Southwest flavor. Okay. That's it. I'm going to add a little bit of red pepper because I like texture. Everything in here is salt. So I like texture. So I'm going to just cut a red pepper. And I'm going to take out the seeds. This isn't hot. It's a bell pepper. It's the little mini bell peppers. We eat these for snack sometime. Rob loves them, so you try to keep them on hand. Watch your fingers while you're cutting. So we're just going to cut these up in strips, and then we're going to cut them into little small dice and add it to our sweet potato mixture. And this is something, this filling will keep 3 to 4 days in your refrigerator. I would put it in a glass container, airtight container, and you can just make them when you get ready to. And you're going to see how quick this comes together. So it's a very, very, very fine dice because I want texture, but I don't want to, I want hunks of pepper. Not for this, we don't. So I'm going to put the whole little pepper in. Yellow, red, green, whatever you have. This is what I had on hand because remember, we're cooking at the pantry. And I know I've been saying this, but I think I'm going to do a short video on some of the things that you should have in your pantry, especially with this food shortage that's going on. You really, really, really don't hold your knife like this, please. Don't do that. Grab it like this and rock your knife. Rock your knife. Tuck your fingers and rock your knife. Tuck your fingers and rock your knife. Take your time. This is not a chop competition. If you watch chop, you've seen many of contestants cut themselves. And I have done that myself. Y'all heard my story about cutting myself during the final. So we're going to just put that in there like this. Plus it gives it color. So now that that is all meld together, we're going to get our tortilla in the pan. Turn it back on. Put your tortilla in the pan, like so. I want it too high. Don't make it too high, Marlene. And what I'm going to do on one side of my quesadilla, I'm going to add my filling on one side, and then I'm going to add, I don't want too much. I'm going to add my cheese. I'm using Chow vegan cheese. I love it. You can use Daya, however they pronounce it. You can use that. So I'm just going to gently shred. I didn't shred it earlier, but I'm doing it now. Can you see? Oh, guys, can you see? I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm going to watch my heat here. Now I'm going to shred the cheese. These are slices, but I'm holding it together and shredding them. That's all. Because that's what I have. Use what you got, because that's what you got until you can get what I have. Okay. Alright. So I'm just going to spread that a little evenly. I think we could use some more because cheese is just good. Especially if it's a vegan cheese. Or you're doing a vegan diet. But I like this vegan cheese a lot. Or I can just lay a piece of cheese, but I want this to melt evenly. So what I'm going to do, where's my fish spatula? I think I must have, oh, there it is. Essential in the kitchen. You can use a fish spatula for so many things. Now let's see if we can just lift this and flip it over like this. Look at that, look at that, look at that. That's a lot of filling on the inside, y'all. I got carried away, but such is life. You thought I was worth keeping. Clean me up inside. Remember, never put your knife in your dishwater. Ever, never, ever, ever, never, ever, ever, never, ever, ever, never. We're going to let the other side brown. Make sure our cheese is melted nicely. Yes. And like I said, the filling, you can put it in a glass container. It's airtight. Good to go. You can add, they have a vegan chorizo that you can add chicken. You can add, you know, other meats to this. But this is just a sweet potato, black bean, quesadilla. To the God who changed my life forever, 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 'cause I am free. Oh, everyone I know. Look at that, look at that. That'll make you say hallelujah. Uh-oh. Now to this you can add guacamole, a little salsa. You know, just take it all the way there, all the way there. Why stop? Why stop? I didn't need these, so we'll put these over here. This is clean. We can put that away. I'm going to take this out because I smell it. Take it out, take it out, take it out. I'm going to do another one. I'm going to let that sit and relax. Tortilla in our pan. I won't put as much filling as I did last time. Just spread it out right there, like that, like that. As Tab say, like so, like that. Then I think I'm just going to, let me do this like this. Let me just was trying to shred these slices, was a little, trying to keep them all together. You can buy, Via Life has a shredded mozzarella cheese that I think is nice also. So this is what I'm going to do, because that's worrisome. Turn my light down a little. Watch this. And I'm just going to lay the cheese in here. I wanted to shred it because it would cook quicker, faster. So let's do this. Yes, 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 Marlene, yes. Or you can just lay the slice on there. No problem. No fuss, no muss. Okay? I think that's wonderful. I'm using the back of my knife, not my blade, to scrape this up. I do have my bench scraper. Okay. Sit over there for a while. Clean it up. Clean it up. Clean it up. Let's flip. Let's see if we can flip this over to the other side. Let's see. Yes, we can flip. We can flip. It's flippable. It is flippable. I'm going to turn this down a little so that cheese can melt. So while that is doing that, let's look at what we already had. Don't need that anymore. Don't need that anymore. Don't need this any longer. What I did not add was a little hot sauce. If you want a little spicy, you can add that. Has some cheese left over here in the grater, but garbage bowl, thank you for coming. In the words of Anne Burrell, thank you for coming to the party. I wanted this to rest a little while before I plate it because it is hot. Avocado oil, best. Chosen. Not sponsored. I need to write these companies and tell them I'm promoting their product. Now the corn was, like I said, was optional. Flip that over again. And I like the cast iron. Hark, somebody's at my door. Keep on knocking, but you can't get in. That's good. We're going to get a bowl, a dish, and put our leftover filling inside our airtight container. Let's see if our cheese is melting good on this one. Because that's what we want. We want melted cheese. Like I said, 3 or 4 days, good. Very good. Very, very good. This smells delicious. I wish they had like smell-o-vision. Because sometimes you guys, I'm telling you, I wish you could smell it. Black beans, you can save these black beans. You can make so many wonderful things with black beans. Put them in your eggs. Put them in salsa. Playing Charles Stewart's song, My Soul's Been Anchored in the Lord. Every time I hear that song, I think about him. I think everybody that Went to the Rock does. That's an insider for you that are looking. Wonderful person. We miss him dearly. All right, let's cut this one. You know, I like to kind of clean things up a little bit. Put our spices away. I have a little sour cream. Let's slice up a little lime. Let's see. Lord in my life. Let's get our plate. Well, let's get this plate. It is a beautiful day outside. I'm telling you, it is beautiful. All right, let's cut this. Let's take this one out because I believe it is done. We're going to take that one out. That was hot. Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay, let's cut this. How are we going to cut it? Ooh, oozy goodness, oozy goodness. Oozy goodness. Here's the thing. I don't think I needed that little bit of chicken broth unless you're cooking it on the stove and just waiting for it all to meld together. I think it made it too loose. And that's being honest. Because, you know, that's what we do. So dark the day, clouds in the sky, I know it's alright. Got a little salsa. You can dollop it with a little salsa. Let me drain some of the juice off. A little bit. I didn't make any vegan sour cream, but you can use Greek yogurt. I had Greek yogurt, but it's coconut Greek yogurt. Let's get a little bit of lime here. Voila, bada bing, bada boom. Black bean sweet potato quesadilla. All right, so here's the one that I overfilled. So we're going to try that. Dear God, we thank you for this very, very, very lovely sweet potato healthy quesadilla. Bless the hands that prepared it. That would be me, and the viewers that will do so. Amen. Sorry for my fingers. I really stuffed that one. And I'm glad that I added the red peppers because it needed that texture. I'm making a mess. Don't fill them. Don't stuff them like I did. That's good. Let's try it with a little sour cream, a little salsa, and you can make your own pico de gallo. I'm gonna take a big bite. That's good. Very inexpensive meal. I think your kids would like it. Adults would like it. Um, love it. Be careful how you treat your cast iron pan. Um, you don't want to wash it with soapy water. You want to wash it, wipe it out real good. Season it with a little olive oil to keep it very, very good. Okay? So, I'm going to go enjoy my lunch. So I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your weekend. There is so much going on in the world. Please continue to pray for each other, especially those so many losses, so many losses. Please, just even if it's not your family, even if it's not your friends, even if you're not connected biologically, just take the time to think about somebody else. Sometimes when you when you stop worrying so much about you and then focus on other people, it takes the load off of you because you're caring for somebody else. And one thing I believe that we have lost in this world is the empathy and being sympathetic and being caring and being loving. It's amazing to me how we can go to these big events like musical events and sports events, and we can root for the team that we like, and we're all together and we're just having a good time. We're with one another and we're celebrating. Why can't we do that every day? It will make the world a better place along with Jesus Christ. So, as I say every week, every day is a gift. It is a blessing. When you get up in the morning and you can inhale and exhale, that's a blessing. So, until I see you again, remember to eat clean, cook clean, and most of all, live clean. Please share the video. Follow me on YouTube. If this is your first time, go ahead on over to YouTube. Hit that like button, hit that share button, so when I post content, you'll be able to see it. Until then, thank you. I appreciate you. From my kitchen to yours, peace and blessings. Have a blessed one. Bye.